hopefully you guys can see. I'm going to try and make it bigger. This is Daniel Jeremiah. What he said is we pulled 40 times for every team in the league and projected their lineup in 11 personnel, which is, of course, 1 running back, 1 tight end, 3 wideouts for the 2020 season. Here are the 5 fastest groups in the league based on 11 personnel, so 3 wide sets. The Giants are at the top of the list, Zach, at averaging 4.42 second speed. Then the Chiefs and the Broncos are tied at number 2. So the Broncos, from a pure speed perspective, closed the distance with the Chiefs, followed by the Panthers and the Texans, tied respectively at 3. How much does this matter, Zach?
Not a lot. I mean, the 3 of those teams on the list are terrible. It's nice to be in the same breath as the Chiefs, but speed is one thing. It's not the end-all, be-all, and they have to prove it. They have to do more things than just run really fast. It's cool to go over right now, and it's nice to see the Broncos finally have that juice on offense they've been seeking for so long. But when you consider the Giants are ahead of the pack there, it doesn't equate to winning or success. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean, just ask John Ross how much just pure speed really matters to the game.
Al Davis.
Now, that's exact. You just took the words out of my mouth. Ask Darius Hayward-Bay how much. Now, look, so long as it's in the hands of a football player, because there's a difference between a guy just being fast and a guy actually being a football player. And as long as it's in the hand, that speed is within the possession of a true football player, passionate, serious pro, and with the right quarterback and in the right scheme, that's when, and it sounds like a lot of stars need to align in order for that speed to really pay dividends for a team. And I think they are aligning for the Denver Broncos with regard to Cortland Sutton, Noah Fant. You've got, of course, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler. You got the 2 running backs, and then you've got the trigger man. Is Drew Lock going to take that step forward in year 2 and really he doesn't have to blow the doors down in terms of being that next second-year guy to take the league by storm like we've heard Colin Cowherd talk about a few times, and him believing that he's the guy that's going to pop this year. I think there's a good chance that that's how it shakes out, but he doesn't even need to be that in order for this offense to really close the gap with the Chiefs. He just needs to be a point guard that walks that razor's edge of pushing the ball down the field while also not being too reckless with the ball.
I said it when Trevor Siemian got the starting job, when they traded for Keenan, when they traded for Flacco, based on the surrounding offensive talent, they don't have to, and with the defense, they don't have to be all-star. They don't have to be MVP. They don't have to be Pro Bowl. Just be above average. Just be good. Just be reliable. Don't make mistakes. Don't put your defense in bad situations. Put some points on the board. Take some time off the clock and let your defense do the rest. And that especially applies to Drew Lock because he has so much talent around him. He has so much talent on his own right, and also a great defense and a great coaching staff. He doesn't have to be the MVP this year, and I don't think he will be, but he doesn't have to be. Just be reliable. Just take that next step forward as the Broncos project. Trust your coaches, trust your playmakers, and the Broncos will be fine, Chad.